Marlin turned to swim away, but once again, he almost bumped right into somebody. This time, it was a massive shark named Bruce. Marlin was certain they were about to be eaten. To his surprise, the shark invited them to a little get-together at an old shipyard nearby. Marlin was sure it was a trap, but they didn't really have a choice. They followed Bruce to a creaky, sunken ship where two other sharks were waiting. The sharks seemed to be having some sort of a meeting. "I am a nice shark," they recited together, "not a mindless eating machine. Fish are friends, not food." Marlin looked nervously around the spooky sunken ship, and his heart leapt. The scuba mask that the diver had dropped had settled nearby, and there were words on its strap. A clue! But when Dory tried to read the strap, she got a bump on the nose. A trickle of blood drifted through the water. It was more than Bruce's self-control could stand, and he launched into a feeding frenzy. He chased Dory and Marlin through the shipyard. Dory and Marlin barely escaped. In the rush, Dory accidentally dropped the mask, their only clue, into the deep, dark water below. Meanwhile, miles from his home, Nemo awoke trapped inside a fish tank in a dentist's office. But the other fish in the tank were friendly. They called themselves the Tank Gang. They passed their time watching the dentist work and hanging out with a friendly pelican named Nigel. Their leader was a tough fish named Gil. Just like Nemo, Gil had made his way in the world just fine, even with a disabled fin. Gil and the others took such a shine to Nemo that they decided to make him part of their club. "Tonight," said Gil, "we give the kid a proper reception." The tank had an aerator that released a buffeting stream of bubbles. The Tank Gang called it the Ring of Fire. Nemo completed his initiation by swimming through it like a champ. The Tank Gang was very impressed. Gil cheered Nemo on. "From this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait." But soon they learned that Nemo was in danger. Every year, the dentist gave a fish as a birthday present to his terrifying niece, Darla. The trouble was, Darla had a history of making her presents go belly up. And this year, the gift was going to be Nemo. "We can't send him off to his death," Gil said. He had a plan. Across the ocean, Marlin and Dory swam after the mask. Marlin was sure he'd lost it, but Dory urged him on with her favorite saying, "When life gets you down, you know what you've got to do? Just keep swimming." She sang it over and over. "Just keep swimming, just keep swimming." Down, down, down they went into a deep, dark canyon. When they reached the bottom, they were relieved to see a faint light shining through the gloom. But they were in for a horrible shock. The light was attached to an anglerfish with big empty eyes and razor-sharp teeth. Marlin and Dory swam away as fast as they could, but Dory spotted the mask. Marlin shouted to Dory as he tried to distract the anglerfish. "Read it!" Slowly, Dory made out the address where Nemo must have been taken. P. Sherman, 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. Marlin and Dory escaped the scary anglerfish and swam toward Sydney. Along the way, they came upon a little jellyfish. Dory was enraptured. "I shall call him Squishy, and he shall be mine, and he shall be my Squishy," said Dory. "Come here, little Squishy." But the jellyfish stung her. Before they knew it, they were surrounded by a forest of jellyfish. Marlin knew they were in danger. It was safe to touch the padded top of the jellyfish, but the stinging tentacles were deadly. To get through safely, without scaring Dory, Marlin suggested a friendly race, bouncing from top to top out of the forest of jellies. Marlin made it through, but Dory got badly stung. Marlin swam back into the swarm to pull her to safety. They made it out of the cloud of stinging jellyfish